What's good? What's good? Tap in, tap in. Drop a comment. Hit that like button for me. Drop a comment. Let me know where you're from. What you got going on late night? What's good, peoples? What's good, my peoples? Howdy dowdy. What's good, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? Early morning, wherever you at. 1 in the morning, going on 2 o'clock where I'm at, man. How everybody doing? Who all seen this movie, The Gladiator, the second Gladiator? What up, my G? San Diego's, what's that, 1608. Salute to you, my G. What's up, man? Shout out to you. Hey, I'm in Florida, man. Down here in Florida. It's 1:40 in the morning. Decided to go live. Had to did a stream earlier. Just really kind of reflecting on things. Have y'all been keeping up on has anybody heard anything about that pyramid shit going on out there? Let me know. Let me know if y'all heard anything about that, man. If y'all up on that. But yeah, what's good, San Diego? Welcome to Out the Pit, man. Welcome to Out the Pit. I go by the name Sackcloth, man. You ain't know what to believe. Yeah, bruh. Talk to me. I don't really know what to believe either, dog. As far as pertaining to that, it's so I don't know where to even start with that. But it seemed to have. I'm enjoying it because it seemed like to me, the different cultures and the different religions is kind of going crazy. Everybody want to lay claim on it and shoehorn they you know what I mean, they belief into that shit, man. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I really don't know what to think. You say all this AI, yeah. But yeah, you got to be careful with the AI, man. Tracy, hey, girly, it's me again. Just sitting here talking, just chatting up, decided, up late. I messed around and took a nap earlier, and I'm one of the type of people who I get very little sleep anyways. You feel me? So morning people, my mind always going. I feel like it's always something I could be doing, and then I just like to keep going. But yeah, like I say, with all this AI, man, it's hard to tell what's real now. You know what I mean? It really is. It's hard to tell what's real. Welcome, hey, San Diego. Hey, if y'all in the building, subscribe, support Tracy, Local Learning. She's good peoples, man. She is good peoples. Got a lot of good content, by plants, and she's good with that. She has the green thumb, and she's good with all the medicinal stuff, all that. He said, do you think it's real, and how did we just find this out? That's the thing. That's okay. Do I think it's real? I don't even know what to say is real. They ain't really made it clear. I think could it be real? Yeah. And from my beliefs, yes, I think it really could be real. I just don't know what's real. You know what I mean? What is it? You know what I mean? But from what they're saying, it's a mile, over a mile down in the ground. I don't know what it is. Was it power or what? But people been saying for a long time that Egypt, we're not smart as we think we are. You put it like that. You know what I mean? We kind of, we look at them back in the day like they were so, like you say, sharecropper or whatever, however you want to look. You know what I mean? Just tilling the field type of people. You know what I mean? Like horse and carriage. But on some of these walls and writings on these walls and stuff, from what I've seen, I've never been inside of them, pyramid, but I have done research on that shit. Even the ones in South America, people don't realize there's a lot of them in South America. I think the biggest ones is over there in Egypt, Africa, whatever you want to call it. But I think we have more pyramids over here in South America than anywhere else. And looking at the shit, it's like from what science say, it's the same. A lot of them have the same type. You could tell. You could tell by the way they build that, it's the same type of culture. You feel me? So that, to me, that changes up a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? He said, who is this? Shout out to Megaroni. He said, I had a shaken espresso at 4 p.m. Better believe I'm awake. Hey, like I said, I took that power nap, man. That was, yeah. But I can't cap. I'm usually up around this time anyways, doing some work. You feel me? San Diego, but yes. I appreciate you, Tracy, for real. You solid. Like, it amazes me how shit you solid. Crazy. San Diego, I'ma need to see some 4K footage, and I don't think we're smart as we think we are. No. Even the 4K footage, man, I don't even know if that's going. I question everything, dog. I question everything. So I learned a long time about taking shit at face value. I question everything. I think everything should be questioned. My motto, one of my mottos for life is I'd rather have questions I can't answer than answers I can't question. You feel me? But hey, if y'all like, if you like what you're hearing so far, subscribe. Give me a chance in your life, man. Give me a chance in your life, subscribe. You feel me? He said, caveman, like caveman. I heard that too. They had aliens, I'm telling you, bruh. And see, that's why I was saying earlier that the aliens, it ain't, we get this caught up in this movie thing, and I think we could learn a lot from movies. I think they tell more truth in movies than they actually do in fucking school. That's just me. But Tracy, I saw that comment you said earlier about the Disney thing. That's facts, if she's still in here. But yeah, the aliens, it ain't got to be all this gruesome looking, you know what I'm saying, this scary looking thing. What if they look just like us? You know what I mean? Like, we be so close, like we get so close-minded, just like, the alien word that we use now. You know what I mean? When you hear, what I'm saying, illegal alien, not to go into all that shit, but you ain't expect to see no damn, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Alien just mean foreigner, not from here. Yeah. And I'm gonna be honest with you, shit. If it was aliens, if they came, I might leave with them. Shit. I might just take off with their asses. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be real. I think we could trust some extraterrestrials more than we could trust our own people, our own government right now. Shit, let me tell you, if an alien invasion happened right now, I'd be like, what did we do? We started some shit on Earth. Cause I know us humans, but Americans, but us humans, bruh. I'd be like, what did we do? I want to hear their side of the story first before I just start busting my guns at their asses. Not saying I won't, but I want to hear their side of the story first. Cause I'm pretty sure if I can go around with humans, they got a good reason to be coming blowing some shit up. Let's be real. Just look at our track record with each other. Sheesh. Never heard that, but that's a good motto. Yeah, I got it from somebody else, and that was my first time hearing it, and it resonated with my spirit. You feel me? At the time, I was like, man, that's kind of, but as I started learning and myself and learning more, research and all that stuff, I was like, oh, now it's a motto. It's a creed now. You feel me? What Tracy say? What my mom say? Tracy say truth in the movies, lies, and then yes. But that's why the media, that's why they in trouble now. Like nobody trusts their asses now. You feel me? That's why you come. What do? We come to YouTube University. Your best bet is from a stranger. You don't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you still trusting strangers anyways on the news. You don't know it has them motherfuckers. So, but No, yeah. I'll be real. When they say stuff on the news, they say 9 times 10. If they say something on the news, if they say pick A, bitch, I'm picking B. If they say go left, I'm going right. No, yeah. Megaroni, aliens equal crazy spiritual beings, in my opinion. What you mean by that? You say aliens equal crazy spiritual beings, in my opinion. I could think I can agree with that, bro. Megaroni, I really think I could agree with that. San Diego say random question. Do you think we're alone in the universe? Absolutely not. And that's not a random. That's a wonderful. If that's a random question, that's a wonderful random question. No, I do not. I did at one point in time, but no, I do not. No, 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 nope. With respect, no. Cause to me, if we're here, why would ain't it possible that the universe, God created others? Like it's kind of could possibly be like being on a high horse. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, could there? Random question for you: what would be the deception if we are the only species of beings in the universe? What would be the deception of teaching and making us feel like there's more? You feel me? Just it's kind of the same question in reverse. Um, Random question to an extent. I left my to an extent left my ass off. He said crazy spiritual beings, in my opinion. To an extent, Tracy ain't lying about the truth in movies. Yeah. Tracy right on. Tracy man, shit. Tracy be on point, bruh. Tracy be on point. Yeah. I remember. I can't remember how I first got on Tracy. Got on her. Met up with her, but I remember seeing her one of her videos about plants and stuff because she's real good with plants. She's yeah, might well be a herbalist. You feel me? And then it was something like, son, she like, damn, it's something about it. I'm intrigued. Like I'm intrigued, and she ain't let me down yet. Like yeah, Tracy just even some of the stuff that we say I see her we conversate about on here, and I be on other lives and stuff. I see her, and it's what I mean. She deep. She pretty deep. Definitely not shallow. So like I said, check Tracy out, man. She good people. He said, yeah. Hey, San Diego, I like what you said. Let me ponder on that. Don't. Uh, that's a good answer. Think about it before you answer. You know what I mean? Before you give an answer, think about it. I like that answer. Picasso, shout out to Picasso Zotax. Hey, shout out. Appreciate you, Picasso. He said, extent how. Hey, repeat the I might have slipped up. Repeat the question. It's Picasso. Refresh my memory. Yeah. But yeah, man. Like I said, if y'all like and subscribe, I'm just somebody who question everything. I believe in the higher power. I definitely do. I call it, call him the most high, I don't get into all that no more. I used to. I'm not arguing about names and all that. It's something higher, it's something bigger than myself, but at the same time, it's something within myself I believe that's out, within everybody. You just gotta tap in. I think the world pushes us to look outside and look for others and everything outside of yourself, you know what I mean, for a reason. Like I said, it's just almost sad, I think God gave us everything, the universe, whatever you want to call it, gave us everything we need inside of us. But disconnection from that leaves you vulnerable, looking outside of yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah, perhaps different timelines. Ooh. Yeah. I like that trade. Yeah, perhaps different timelines. But like, it's just funny, you know. It's things are funny to me. He said, "What do you feel about the flat Earth theory?" Let me say now. What do I feel about it now? I've heard like let me say this. I think the flat Earth term is not doing it. It doesn't do any justice. I think when people hit it, I hate we I hate the flat Earth term because people in their mind it automatically goes to pancake or plate. You feel what I'm saying? Um, but I've seen some. You know, at first I used to be like, man, hell nah. You feel me? Hell nah. Years ago, and then what's funny is me reading the Bible. Um, when I got into that, you know what I mean, that opened my mind up to a flat earth. You feel me? Because I took that as absolute truth. But the thing was, I didn't really, you know what I'm saying? And then I saw people actually give models and presentation, and I even got to the point where I could defend it, you know what I mean? So I don't, I'm not mad at it, dog. Like, I'm not mad at it. I get it, but it all depends on your outlook on it. But I'm not thinking pancake, you feel me? So I've seen some pretty damn good. Matter of fact, I've seen some pretty damn good models for flat Earth. I, this, y'all finna think. I hope I ain't delete that picture. Hold on. No, I just seen that damn picture too. Ah, I think I deleted it. Ah, damn. I wish I still had it. Cause I was talking about this with someone else. But they actually have a good flat Earth model depiction. Because once you get pancake out your mind and open your mind, you'll see some, you know, you can be, that's with anything, you can be acceptable to learn other things. Let me see. Damn. Oh, here we go. Boom. This how you know. You ready? Yep. Yep. I think this, to me, this is the best one for me. So you know, if I keep it, I keep it right, isn't it? That should tell you enough about me. Who's Flat Earth Dave? But yeah, so what you think, San Diego? What do you think about flat Earth theory? But yeah, I do. I'm open to it, and it's still because you can still have all of that. Now I don't. I'm not. So I don't. I'm not too sure about the dome part. You feel me? Um, where something can't get in and get out. I'm not too sure about it. I don't believe that. I think we still have a flat Earth and still have like the universe also. So I think they both. I think everything don't have to go against each other. You feel me? Some things just if you open your mind, that shit'll fall into place like a puzzle. Um, all around the world, that is all anyone knew. They taught flat Earth until now. Yeah, yeah, they taught flat. Yeah, and like I say, even they taught flat. Yeah, I mean, I've heard some scenarios where they had like, what is that, Antarctica going around. I don't know about all that, but yeah, you know, I'm open to it. I think like I said, anything's a possibility. That's interesting. He's a legit facts guy, very nice guy. You need to put hold on, Tracy. Tracy, you need to get on one of these. Jump on the next stream with me. I want to pick your brain, let you, or just let you. You know what I mean? I was kind of hoping you hit that link earlier. Come on and talk. Like I said, I just want to create a safe place, a safe place, a safe space for people to be open. You know what I mean? I know how it was to I know how it is and how it was to not, you know what I'm saying, express how you see things because you worry about what people think. You don't want to be ostracized or, you know what I mean, or, you know what I'm saying, kicked out the barbecue. You're not welcome, not invited back to the family barbecue. You feel me? So, oh, let me look him up. He on YouTube, right, Tracy? Yeah, obviously. Durr. Knowing me, I probably don't seen him. What his name is? Flat Earth Dave. Mm. Okay, Flat Earth Dave. I'm gonna check him out. I've seen this Darius J. Wright cat. I've seen him on something before. I've been rocking with YouTube for a while. I love YouTube, man. But before I became somebody who puts a creator, um, like you said, I get it. But I think the Earth is round. I've seen certain models that make a little sense. Yeah, I get that, bro. I get that. I get that. Like, that's why I think I was saying earlier. I feel like if the flat Earth thing does, you know, what I'm saying, is kind of accurate. I do feel like we can get in and out. You feel me? If we need to go to space and all that, you know what I mean? We can still do all that or whatever. But I think what some would say the firmament of the dome is not nothing solid. I just think it's like I said, I can't. I think it's once you leave the atmosphere when you can't breathe. I think that's what that was like. You know, that's why we need. Why not we? But I ain't never been out. They need things to pump oxygen and all that. Cause like you say, you know what I mean. We ain't supposed to be out there. Like I don't know, but are we? If we can go out there, can't really say we ain't supposed to be out there like that. You know what I mean? Like you said, I get it. Yeah, nice platform to chill up late night. Yeah, and like I said, I know I know how I feel to be. You know what I mean? I was involved. I don't know if y'all familiar with the Hebrew Israelite um religion, and it's basically, I don't know if y'all familiar with that. Basically, it's like the Jew. It's like they call them. You know, they say they Jews, and basically the whole thing is built on who are real Jew. The whole real Jew situation. You feel me? Where white people were the original Jews, black were, you know what I'm saying, and or versus white. It's a whole lot. And yeah, that boy just threw a whole name out there. Nah, I was never in the camp. I know what you're talking about, Sakari. I was never in the camp. I was one of those what they call moderate Hebrew Israelites, where you know I didn't never got into a camp. I was one time I thought I was going to get into a camp, but I still had the camp doctrine. You feel me? Some of the camp doctrine that never resonated with me. That never resonated with me. It was because it's built on the doctrine is built on race. It is what it is. It's built on fucking race. And fortunately for me, but unfortunately, I never fit in right there because Coco, stop! It's my damn rabbit. I had, you know, I know I had more white people treat me better in my life than black folk. So I could never really get down with it, like fully embrace the bullshit. Like, yeah, it's the white man fault and all that. You know, man, I've been done more worse by my own people. And then even when I got into religion, it was where I adopted the practices and all that stuff. You know what I mean? The ritual and all that. Yeah, it's biblical based and all that, but I only got in it because it made me feel like I was special. in God's eyes because of my color, which is crazy. But like I said, I had more my own people do me the worst. And be real, I done more of my own people the worst. So, but and then like I say, I had too many good white folk that look out for me, and it never resonated with me. It never resonated. Like every time I tried, I couldn't really. And most of the cats didn't want to hear it. But yeah, I could tell you know about it. You said Sakari. Oh, let me get back to Tracy. What she said? She said, "I believe the only thing we can't see is Antarctica. Weird that all governments agree on keeping everyone out." Yeah. Look, when all the governments agree on something, you kinda gotta watch out. Like you kinda gotta keep your ear open. Hold on.
Get your ass. Why you always got to be extra?
Damn. Hey, damn Bunny, she just gets so ignorant, dog. I swear, she just be over there shaking the hell out the cage. But yeah, when you, and the, what do y'all see this going off top? Since Tracy said something about the government, where do y'all see this going with this government lately? But anywho, that's a random question I'm gonna throw out there. San Diego say, I used to watch the videos, but something in both of our souls knew that organization isn't right. Yeah. Sakari, IUIC, what is it? ISUPK, Tampa Sanction. Oh man, they everywhere, bro. You feel me? They everywhere. It just but like you say now, that shit seem to be falling apart right now, and I'm glad I jumped bail a year ago. You feel me? Because it's gonna be some people who need help from that, leaving out of that shit. They gonna need some true therapy, man, counseling coming up out of that shit, bro. He said, we're all God's children, all the divisions, including words to keep us apart. Yes, man. Division bring divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. It's sad. And it works. It works. But I get it. Whole people who I get the people who are still in it, especially black folk, with everything that everybody been through shit. You feel me? Everybody, every culture, every race has been through shit. But I gotta say, they spend a lot of money on reminding black folk. And they spend a lot of money, they spend a lot of time on reminding black folk. And that's just weird as fuck to me. And that keeps mainly black people stagnant, man. Focus. Somebody want a rabbit? You know what I mean? But yeah, I agree, Tracy. We're all, like I said, we all God children, man. Now that division shit, it's poison. It's poison. It's poison. It's poison. And it irks me. It irks me. And that's why I'm realizing what my passion. That's what I was on a live earlier with Tracy. And I was saying, I just realized my purpose. I'm going on 40. I'm just realizing my purpose, and I think God is just not showing me my purpose, and it's everything I done learned within life, but especially within these last fucking 9 years, man. I think I was in that shit dealt with that shit for like 7 years at least. So, man. They're all on the same team, so better actors. Yeah, some better actors than others. Yep. Facts. Facts. The government is just a comedy show that we're watching. Oh my God, bro. Like, it's funny, but it's funny, but it's sad. And here's why I say I think it's fun. I laugh at every damn thing. You feel me? I don't mean no harm. I would just blessed or cursed with laughter. You feel me? I like to make people smile. Like to make people laugh. You know what I mean? But I see. I'm gonna get it twisted. I'm rolling like a motherfucker. Like me, Trump. I don't got no problem with Trump. Whatever. He makes me laugh. Shit, Biden made me laugh. They all laugh. I laugh for different reasons, but I see, and I'm not talking about Trump specifically, but I just see what. But it seems like Trump pulls something else out of people. He pulls a fucking emo. It's not him. I don't know if it's him or that is his honesty or is that the media. But he pulls this fucking emotion, this hate out of people. And I'm gonna be honest, that some bitch is growing on me. And I don't vote, you feel me? But he is growing on me. You know what I mean? Because I don't know why. Because it's like he's this anomaly that we've seen before. But it's the reaction of him to him is crazy. And so I'm so intrigued by this man. I don't know what it is that he can have so many fucking people hate him for, you know what I mean? But yeah, I see what the division and all that, you know what I mean, the government, is doing. I see how this, and especially this past election, has affected so many of my people, and I'm talking about family members personally, that where they just, like, you know what I mean? They just, like, seem like to be stressed out about this shit. Like, bruh, it's crazy. It's crazy. They are on the same team, man. Like, they're two wings of the same bird, two sides of the same coin. I was talking to somebody, and then I said that quote. I said, man, two wings of the same. We was talking about the government. I was like, two wings of the same bird. Their reply to me was, yeah, but sometimes one wing is stronger than the other. I was like, same bird. What? Like, what are you talking about? Oh, man. The government is just a comedy show. Yeah. Stuck in the past. Yes, San Diego. They were stuck in the past, my boy. Stuck in the past. And not a past that they're not even sure about. You feel me? You say, damn, that's a long minute. However, whoever writes Trump script is pretty sly. I don't think it's a script for this guy. I think he is the script. Like, you know what I mean? This guy, I don't even know if I don't even know. I think he like that some bitch that you give him a script, he like, yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Excuse me. I don't know, man. For real. But like I said, what I mean by that is, like I say, he's growing on me. It's like, I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie Thor. When Hawkeye, hold on, shit.
Hey, what up, Coco?
But like I said, I don't know if any of y'all ever seen the movie Thor. It's like when they had Hawkeye, when Thor lost his powers and all that, he was breaking back in to get his hammer. They had Hawkeye, the one who shoot the arrows. He was, it's crazy, I love bow and arrows, and I'm just thinking, you know what I mean? He was up there, they had him, they're like, look, he said he was up, he had the scope on him. He's like, look, man, and Thor was down there kicking ass, and they were like, no, don't kill him. And then so he had the arrow on him. He's like, hey, man, look, y'all better give me the word, because I'm becoming a fan of this guy. Like, look, give me permission to kill him, because I'm becoming a fan of this damn guy. But it wasn't that, it was that he was like, damn, he was impressed by him, like, wow, look what he, you know what I'm saying? But no, like I say, I don't know. I think he definitely, yeah, I feel that. I'm a big movie watcher. I feel that. I feel that on Tracy. 10, that's a decade. Hey, kudos, kudos, for real. But yeah, she said they be flying in circles. Yep, them damn birds with them wings. But yeah, San Diego, have you were you about to? Is San Diego? You still in here? Before I even ask. Okay. Hey, nice meeting you. Hope to see you soon, San Diego. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. God bless you, man. You know, stay protected, stay prayed up, or whatever you do. Blessings to you. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, Tracy, I feel that, like, say you ain't watched TV in 10 years, man. I'm more of, I'm like more of a movie watcher. I'm getting, but since this YouTube thing started, well, not since the YouTube thing, since I really been dealing, focused on being a content creator, the YouTube, like, it takes up a lot of time. It's fun though. It's fun, and the stuff I like doing, I like to do stuff that stimulate the mind and make me think outside the box, and I like to prove my point. You know what I mean? I like to do shit and lay my case out and express myself. You know, I really like doing the podcast and stuff like that because I like doing the research. I like I say, I look at it as a court of law. If I had to get myself out of the court of law, I need to lay the foundation, the case, what I'm saying, the reasonable doubt. I like to try to cross all my T's and dot my I's when I get into debates or stuff like that. I used to be into that, but yeah, that's why I've had a good fascination with religion, indoctrinated religion, because I got to the point I like to be able to express myself until, you know what I mean, it challenged me. I like to study against myself. Yeah, yeah. Um, it has its ups and its downs, you know what I mean? It definitely has its ups and its downs. I love it personally, but sometimes you just always find yourself on the outside of the circle, you know what I mean? But at the same time, do you really want to be inside the circle? Whose circle is it? Where did this circle come from? How do we know it's called a circle? That's just me. That's just me. And before you know it, I'm like, yeah, I done stepped in the circle. I'm like, yeah, I'm back out the circle. I just wanna see how y'all operate inside the circle first. That's enough for me. That's enough for me. Because, I question everything. So, man, Tracy, we're gonna have to do what's them thing called YouTube with me or whatever, the duo thing. For real, for real. Cause you seem so knowledgeable about so different topics, man. I think that's fire. That's cool. Yeah, dog. Yeah, yeah. Like it. If I have to do it, I gotta do it differently. Like I'm getting for real. I gotta do it differently. I have to. I have to do it differently. It's just one of those things. Like, I don't know. Like I said, for a while I thought that was a bad thing, But what I start noticing is when I do stuff differently or when I do the opposite. At first, it's always people looking at you. You don't realize it's people looking at you like just to see if you're gonna fail or succeed. And then before you know it, they be like, oh, it ain't gonna work. But damn, he's still making it, huh? And then next thing you know, they want to come. They start coming. They start following. And I be like, nah, man. Then I want to get back on it. Then I want to get on their track. No. I don't know. And that, like I say, that's just. We live in the matrix, man. We really live in the matrix. We really live in the matrix, man. I love conversations, deep, like conversations worthwhile. Worthwhile. If we like people be talking about, I have friends, not I want to say friends. I'd have people who companions, I guess, who used to be like want to talk about street beef and all that type of shit like that, and I'd be like, who and who? Okay, now okay, I'm the guy, the cat that's gonna what got them into that situation. I'm on. They like, bro, what are you, man? Look, let's just talk about the end game. No, I want to let's. How did it get there? How did it get there? I'm intrigued by the journey. I'm intrigued by the journey. I'm intrigued by the journey. Even when I look at movies, I'm looking at it as, people like, oh man, oh, he should have did that, they should have did this, they should have did that. But I'm the cat like, but if he would have did that, who's to say? You feel me? I look at everything as destiny and divine. You feel me? Like, I don't even know how I feel about. Okay, Tracy, what's your thoughts on free will? If you can't get Dave on your channel, you will blow. And that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'm gonna see what shit. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna pray on that and see about the Dave thing. And like I said, I'm really enjoying the journey. You know what I mean? Because I think what I see a lot of people gonna run into with YouTube is like, because they get the subscribers, but how many subscribers actually come back and really interact with you? Tracy, you kill it. You feel me? You kill it. But how many? And I could be better. You know what I mean? It's like, because it gets hard between content creating and trying to be a good supporter. You know what I mean? And then as you grow, you feel me? You kind of feel a little obligation, not obligation, but an obligation, because you want to support people. I mean, when I'm talking about myself, I want to support people as best as I can, but at the same time, I'm trying to create my own stuff. And then I know, you know what I mean? You got to find a balance. You have to find a balance. So, like I said, I think everybody, if you're being authentic, because people smell through the bullshit. People could see. We don't give people enough credit. But being authentic and then just doing you and letting your community come to you. You know what I mean? Free will is a spirit. Free will is a spirit. I want you to elaborate just a pinch more. Just a Tracy, don't be on here all night fucking with me. Don't be on here all night fucking with me. Because I enjoy conversation. They get you to, But free will is a spirit. Damn, I want to know what you mean by that. I think it's something that the one cat we was just on, the one live we were just on, TP or whatever his name was, I just subscribed to. He said something that I resonate with too. That at some point, not some point, but yeah, at some point, I think we all asked let me get a shot at this, and we just don't remember it. Because it's one of those things like, I look at free will as the free will that, the biblical type of free will. Like, how much choice do you have? You don't get asked to be here. You don't get to, you know what I mean? Well, you don't ask to be here that I remember, you feel me? You don't choose your parents. You don't choose to be born. You don't choose to die. You know what I mean? You barely have a good grip over your death. You know what I mean? But like I say, I just think it's all God. The good, the bad, it's all God. I think we're spiritual beings having a human experience. There was Yeah, I think so too. Because if we didn't, this is some. Because if we didn't, I think at some point, like I say, I think at some point we said, "Hey, let me get a shot at that." We was back, we was in probably a Star or some Flurry or whatever. We like, hey, hey, I want a shot at that, man. I think that's what happened. And we like, you should. They were like, you sure? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I want a shot at that. I think that's what happened. You ain't gonna remember nothing. Cool. Let's go. I do believe that. Versus more so versus we just poof end up in this thing and waiting on some type of judgment for being born into something we had no. Mm, if we didn't have spirit, we'd be a rat in a cage. Yeah. Mm, damn. So, hey, I'm gonna have to look up that Flat Earth Day cat to see his angle. So, what's his what's his background he's coming from? NPC have you talking my kids' language now. NPC have no spirit. Yep. They just NPCs, man. That's just mm, yeah. It's crazy. He used to be an astrologer. Oh, what? Get out of here. And now he's a flat earther? You know. That's now you got me. See how I work. You see how how my function is made up. Like now I'm really intrigued. You feel me? Like yeah, flat Earth. Okay, I've seen a lot of flat. You know what I'm saying? But now I hear the journey. When you said that, I hear journey. You see how I just got? I'm weird, bro. What? Definitely. Let me go ahead and subscribe. Yeah, you see how all I saw was flashes of journey. You know what I mean? I love it. I love it. Man, he used to be an astrologer, now he's a flat earther. That's just like oil and water. That's oil and water right there. Oh man, that's beautiful. Shit. That's beautiful. Mm. So he was going hard, huh? And then he was going hard, and then now he just, oh man, Tracy, you the plug, girl. You is the plug, man. You really got a passion for helping people too. That's that you got a beautiful spirit, man. Like for real. You gonna have to help me not kill this bunny. You hear her? Listen. You got a passion for helping people. Where does that come from? That's why I say, man, I would love to do a live with you. More people need to. Do you? Man? I want to do a live with you. It's a couple people I want to do lives with, man. I just gotta get the time. But I got a feeling things is finna start changing for me on YouTube, man. Ooh, Shit, I was earlier just talking about I felt 20. Shit, damn shoulder, man. Tight. Okay. I got lemon balm. That lemon balm fire. That lemon balm is fire. I think I told you, I think I left a comment, said, one of your things, said, when I dealt with anxiety and shit, I used to, lemon balm help. You know what I mean? For real, for real. And chamomile. Okay. I don't know. She don't want to do that shit like she teething and stuff. I don't know. She just really trying. I don't know what. That's Coco. She young and yeah. That's what. Oh, my wife talking about. She gonna start her garden. Then she's my wife is also in the healthy stuff too. She'll love your. I'm telling you. I'm gotta get her on your channel. She'll love your channel. She's really into the health thing now, taking care of her body. Doing her thing, man. She really doing good. I'm proud of her. Or very proud of her. Cause people don't understand it's people do things, but you have to make things a lifestyle. We live in a trend world. Everything's a trend, the new trend, the latest trend, the fastest trend, the hottest trend. It's the people we have to make things a lifestyle. Trends come and go, lifestyles last. That's and that's why I have a business, my own business, and the name of it is Sackcloth Lifestyle. You know what I mean? And sackcloth represents, what sackcloth represents in the Bible: humility, humbleness. You know what I mean? And all that. And it's about making it a lifestyle, humbleness, a humbled lifestyle. And I feel like God gave me that. You know what I mean? That title. And that's how I came up with Out the Pit. Like I was saying earlier, the pit is yourself, the pit is your fears, the pit is your worries, your anxieties, and the old you know what I mean, your beliefs, your all that, and just coming out of that. Because I think I no longer own all that devil and all that shit. No, I believe in the devil. Yeah, the devil is in you, and so is God. And the devil is the flesh. The spirit wars against the flesh. That's the way I look at it. Like, yeah, both either. Yeah, but she's not a creator though. She's not a creator. I got a feeling, something telling me that she gonna eventually. I know the word. I feel like once she do, it's gonna be fire. I'm telling you. Oh my God, my wife is fire. Once she do, eventually, if she do, that shit gonna be crazy. She gonna blow up because she's a pure, like anyone. She's a woman, any person. She's human. She's not perfect, but she's a pure spirit. She really, yeah. I personally feel like the world needs to see my wife. You know what I mean? More of my wife. But we are, God's timing, man. God's timing. I'm not the creator, so I don't know. That's just my thoughts. You know what I mean? Thank you, and appreciate you. We going on our April the 27th of next month. Will be our anniversary. 19 years. 19 years. Fuck. 19 years, Tracy. My oldest son is 18, about to be 18. No, 18? Yeah, we've been together, it's going on our 18 years. And, 18 years, and we've been together 19 years. I'm bad with dates. I'm bad with dates. Like I say, time don't exist with me. That's the excuse. I'm like, baby, come on, boo. I forgot. Time. I live outside of time. She like, yeah, fucking couch. No, just playing. 25 years for me in May. Congratulations, sis. Congratulations, man. For real, for real. Hell of a journey, right? Hell of a journey, right? And you gotta love it. Mm-hmm. It's a journey. But slow and steady wins the race, man. Anything easy, that easy shit come and go. But yeah, like I said, I'm more of a, as far as that enemy thing, devil thing, I used to believe in the devil and all that. But what really got me out of believing in the devil, do I believe in negative energies and all that shit? Yeah. But what got me out of, the funny thing, what got me out of believing in the devil was the Bible. This is why I also respect atheists a lot. I have a lot of respect for atheists. The ones who actually did their due diligence in reading the Bible. I can tell someone who has read the Bible. Give me 3 minutes with them. I can tell. And not talking about no spot reading. But yeah. The Bible is what actually got me out of believing in the devil, the Jewish way. When I was reading the Old Testament, that was it. That as soon as I started at the beginning of the book, start reading it as a regular book, that's what got me out of it. I started questioning it quick, because everything I had been told before I started reading for myself, everything I had been told was, you gotta watch out for this devil. And then when I started reading that Bible, I'm like, wait a minute, at what point is he finna show the hell up outside of the Garden of Eden? After the Garden of Eden, it's like, and that's still debatable. It ain't finna go there, but I was like, well, damn, we don't going on fucking, we all in damn Exodus. We all in Leviticus. We all in Numbers, Deuteronomy. Where the fuck is he gonna show up? I'm like, where's this devil? And then I just kept on seeing God taking credit for stuff. And that's actually what got me out of it. And I started seeing, the spirit is warring against the flesh. It kept on saying, it's you. I see the Bible for what it is now. It's a spiritual book. It's not a history book. It's not a history book. It's a spiritual book. It's an esoteric book. Yeah. I feel that we are. But even it says it in that, ye are gods. That could be taken a couple ways, but yeah. So, but we are. You say we were made in His image, His likeness. We are our creators, and I believe that. I believe we're our creators, and I believe that your path is laid out for you before you get here. My path is already written. I just got to do it. It's like, I just got to do it. I just got to walk it. I just got to learn it. Yeah. But I feel like my path is already written. Mm-hmm. I feel like everybody's path is written. Yeah, we do. You still gotta, hey, correct. It's like I say, it's still learning. We're here for a reason. We are here for a reason. And I think as we grow, we learn that reason, many reasons. To love, experience, to learn, to teach, to grow. to hurt, to feel, to heal. We're here for these experiences. To forgive, to love, to hate, to an extent. Everything is moderation. Yep, the more we know, the more we grow. Should. I think we grow regardless. I honestly think we grow regardless. Just about how you grow. Slow, fast, wide, tall, you know? But yeah. Hey man, Tracy, I appreciate you, dog, for real. For real. Appreciate you. Thanks, so you be looking out, man. I've been on shit. I done met some good people, other good people on lives and stuff, just from you, through you. You know what I mean? Through you. And it'd be funny. Everybody I go to, I'm like, damn. Why am I not surprised I met them through Tracy? Why am I not surprised I met them through Tracy? You ain't missed yet. Let me say that. You ain't missed yet for me. But yeah, this is fun. This was fun. Yeah, I'm really finna slide too. Yeah, let's see, 2 people in. Hit that like button, whoever the second person is, please, if you haven't already. But I appreciate you, Tracy. I'm finna tap out too, man. I ain't finna tap out, I'm just finna chill. Bye. Good night. Peace and blessings to you, Tracy. Appreciate you. Yes, for real. Blessings, Tracy. Yeah. So yeah, man.